This is the sad story of an uncommon character in a common situation. This is the story of a reminiscent strawberry waiting to die. But you see, this strawberry wasn't like the rest. All the other strawberries had forgotten what they really were and blindly believed they were only existing to taste good to the deities that mercilessly consumed them. This strawberry remembered, however, which kept its spirit resilient and aglow. The deities that fed off the meek strawberries were ghastly and torturous, as they made their prey suffer dreadfully before consumption. The strawberries knew this, as stories had been passed from bush to bush, from generation to generation. This left the berries shaking in terrifying anxiety, as one by one their brothers and sisters were lifted to slaughter. The reminiscent strawberry watched siblings disappear until its mind clouded with sweet, sweet memory. The strawberry lived in a cozy corner in a lush grass. It was surrounded by friends and family and enjoyed abundant sunshine. Its home vine was modest, not the most bountiful in the area, but it was home. The reminiscent strawberry grew on the top vine and had a front row view of the passing clouds and floating birds. Until one day, when it was time for the strawberry to go, not in the way of the birds, but by being chosen by one of the feared deities. The deity grabbed the strawberry and struggled, for the strawberry had a will of steel and held fast to the home vine. The hand retreated momentarily, and the strawberry was sure it had won. Unfortunately, the deity came back with 2 blades, and the strawberry watched defeated as it was easily severed from its home. Now the reminiscent strawberry sat alone, as the last of its siblings were lifted away. The strawberry heard the fading last thoughts of its kin as it watched the doomed berry be carried off to the cutting board. "I finally can prove my worth. I'm going to be one with the deity." The berry's words were ended as it was released indifferently onto the cold board. The knife that glittered evilly to its side was lifted high over the berry and hesitated momentarily to taunt the sacrifice. Then brought down, slashing, opening, again and again, and the reminiscent strawberry turned away as the pieces of its family were carried to a steaming pan atop a nearby stove. In the pan, the bubbling, molten batter fused to the pieces and dragged them under the surface. As the dying berry's screams faded, the onlooking strawberry wondered what the inside of the deity looked like. The image that came to mind was not welcoming in the least. Jagged bits and groping hands greeted the ingested berries. It was truly a nightmare. The reminiscent strawberry was brought back to the present as it fell onto the cutting board. The death stains from the previous strawberry were plenty and icy cold. The strawberry saw the knife, lifted, and waited. It was ready for the worst, but it would not accept its fate, as it knew it should have been eaten by the birds back on the home vine, a natural and honorable fate. Then the knife came down, slicing through the air the same it had through the previous berries. But the knife was stopped by the strong will of the reminiscent strawberry. The deity tried repeatedly to break through the strawberry's willpower, but the last strike that struck the berry did hit so hard that the berry bounced off the cutting board and plummeted freely to the ground. After the fall that felt like eternity, the strawberry managed to roll to safety. It had escaped the deity. The strawberry watched the deity return to preparing its meal, and it looked on as its siblings were consumed. There in its safety, the berry withered away as the days passed. While it wasn't exactly the fate it had hoped for, it was an honorable fate to have outdone the deity that had taken the strawberry from its home. Many more berries were put through the torture during the final days of the reminiscent strawberry's life. But before the new sacrifices were killed, the reminiscent strawberry would tell them a story of a strong will and how it was the weapon to fight the deity. It had hoped this story would inspire others, and just before the life faded from it, another berry fell from the cutting board and rolled next to the reminiscent strawberry. "Thank you," said the younger berry. "I will continue to pass on this story for as long as I can." Then the reminiscent strawberry died, with a smile in every one of its seeds. You know, I believe I was too quick to call this story a sad one, for shortly after, on a distant strawberry bush below circling birds, a small strawberry sparkled into existence. Indeed, no, not a sad story at all, but a simple story of life and reminiscence.